Well, hello everyone. I want to welcome you. This is December 21st in the year 2023, the solstice, and I'm really honored that you're spending this time with me during this beautiful and sacred gateway that we call the solstice. It's always been a tradition in many cultures to celebrate this particular marker point in the cosmos. And it is all about how we rotate around the sun. And it's really interesting that for centuries, there's always been this awareness of the balance, the awareness of going deep, the awareness of coming back into the light. And I know that we have participants all over the world on this call. So some of you are going into the longest day, and others in the Northern Hemisphere are going into the longest night. And it's always just been a beautiful time to really go within and honor our placement within the vastness of the universe, the vastness of our solar system. And today is no different. It's really been a fascinating year. And I think back to last year at this time and the massive amount of experiences that we have had as we continue on this journey of ascension, on this journey of awakening. And 2023 has been, well, it's been interesting for many of us. And as we sit in this sacred passageway, it's time to just really drop deep into our hearts, knowing that everything is aligned, that as we move through these processions and go through the cycles that have been, that this one is particularly one to celebrate. And if you've been following my work for a while, I've been talking about how we have been doing some pretty incredible work, especially in 2023, around unraveling the inverted matrix, the illusion that we have been living within. And this particular passageway is dear to my heart this particular year as we finish up 2023, because we are truly unraveling the fabric, the light architecture that holds the totality of the inverted matrix, of the illusion, of the game of separation that we have been participating in for thousands and thousands of years. And we know that we've been on the precipice, is that the word? Been waiting right here at the next crescent for the next wave of the ascension. And this passageway through this particular solstice is feeling almost like the final push of birth. It's like the moments in which all of the hardship, all of the dedication, all of the discomfort, all of the feeling lost, it feels as if that's all ready to just dissipate as we move through this passageway and into the new year. Although I've never given birth in this lifetime, I've been told, and we all have heard about the pains of labor and how the moment that child is born, all the endorphins kick in, and that misery, for the most part, of child labor really is long in the past the minute you hold that newborn. And it's the metaphor that is really paralleling what we're going through right now. I feel as if we are in the final throes of delivery as we unlock the highest levels of the container that has created the space for this deep dive into the illusion of separation, the illusion of duality. And I say illusion because we have always been connected, but at this level of consciousness, the magnitude that we were able to create of that illusion is probably the most that has ever been throughout the multiverse. Our ability to have created such a reality that so many truly forgot who they were. And as we walk through this gateway and into the new year, we are really beginning to step beyond that. And I know that there is still much to be played out on the world stage as the bifurcation of the worlds, quite frankly, those who are waking up and those who are not, will continue to get stronger and stronger, more separate, if you will. But those of us who are on this journey, who are awakening, who are here, because we are the experts, we are the specialists that came to facilitate the shift in consciousness. And for many, we have been going on what many would call pure blind faith. There's just been this deep, deep, deep knowing in our souls. Even when nothing in the outer reality was reflecting back the truth that we knew in the depths of our hearts. And as we finish out this particular year and move through this solstice passageway and into the new year, we are really we're being tested to put that faith to the test in ways that many of us are just surprised we have the will within. Let's put it that way. And so I know many of you that are listening to this call have experienced the exhaustion, have experienced the downright aches and pains in the physical body, and just taking ourselves through this process. It has been quite extreme on our physicality, on our hearts, on our mental, our emotional, our spiritual. And you really need to step back and evaluate how incredibly connected you must be to have walked this path at the level of collective player that you are. And I keep trying to reinforce and remind you of the magnitude of the job, the mission that you agreed to come in and do for the love of humanity, for the love of all life. And then forgot who you were and have been walking this path, quite frankly, many on just that deep knowing. And so I want you to just really recognize the dedication, the willingness to continue to move forward because of that deep, deep, deep inner knowing that you can't even explain to anyone around you. Many of us are the black sheeps of our family. Many of us do not have other places besides a community like this to really express the true nature of who we are, knowing that we are the way showers. And walking this path up until this point has not been easy. For those of us that are carrying collective templates, who are here to truly unravel this experience of separation. And so I really want to express my personal gratitude for all of you for continuing to show up every day to do this work. It is not for the weak, and it is not for those who do not have incredible stamina. Quite frankly, you're all badasses. The fact that you're still standing at this point of the game, being in the positions that you are in helping to truly unravel it. And so, immense, immense, immense gratitude coming your way for continuing to walk this path and for allowing me to be a beacon of hope, a guidance, a friend, a fellow traveler on this journey of incredible dedication to unraveling all life from this illusion. And this passageway is truly, in my humble opinion, we are so close to really pulling that linchpin at the very top that will then allow things to unravel all the way down to this level of consciousness relatively quickly. Time is strange, it's changing, time itself is unraveling. So the amount of time that will take is hard to predict in this linear context. But we all know that once you pull that linchpin, there's nothing else for the other pieces to hold on to. And we are in the final phases of pulling that linchpin and unraveling it at the highest. And it has been one hell of a journey for many of us. And so I want you to just really sit in that awareness of appreciation, of gratitude, of just unbelievable, undeniable determination to stick with this path, even when everything in the outer world was yet to show us the real work that we've been doing from a higher perspective. And I know you all understand and can relate to what I'm saying. And so I really just want to honor you as we go through this sacred passage. Because even as we are unraveling this matrix, this inverted matrix, even all of the understanding that we have, even about the phases of the moon, the rotations of the stars, the alignment in the cosmos, in the years to come, this is all going to change. Our perspective, our understanding, our awareness, it's all getting ready to shift. And so this particular solstice gateway is truly a birth canal for many, many, many of us as we go through the final stages of that birth and begin to feel the endorphins, feel the ease, feel the grace, start just having life flow and have energy that is endless because we are directly connected to the organic power source, not having to move through this inverted matrix with all of its layers of distortion. And so, if you would please just take a moment and take a nice deep breath and just really feel into these words because you are the spiritual warriors. You are the ones who have embodied and done the hard work from the depths of the distortion. And I honor you and I'm grateful for you. And I want you to feel the gratitude coming in for you and all of us who continue to do this level of work. Hi, I'm Raquel, and I am an ascension guide, helping you to awaken and remember your quantum self. I provide a holistic, multifaceted, and comprehensive approach to your awakening and ascension, bringing you to the cutting edge of consciousness while expanding your ability to live multidimensionally. You are a divine, sovereign being of light, and it's time to remember. Explore my website, raquelspencer.com, to learn about becoming your quantum self.